demo of the Microfiber Madness Wash Mop Kit. We got the Chemical Guys Glossworks soap we're going to be using today because the car's not really dirty. Just want to see how this mop feels as far as the length of it, the weight of it, and how I could drag it across the paint because it's significantly lighter, a little bit smaller, and not as long. So I'm going to get the power washer on, I'm going to foam the car up, and then we're going to go use the bucket, and we're going to go over the car, and we're going to see how comfortable this is. I got the camera strapped on my head, so stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, as you saw, like I said, the car's not dirty, and something I just wanted to point out while I'm doing this video is when I do what they call a touchless wash, when the car's just got a little bit of dust, it's not soiled, there's no mud, there's no tar, there's nothing on the bottom of the car, and you just want to give it a good once over. I put the foam cannon on the longer wand because I had the pressure reducer, and it produces a little bit more foam, it's a little slower PSI, and I get closer to the paint. Okay, as you guys have saw in the video I just showed you. I get closer to paint, I start to go from the top of the car, sweeping motion, very close to the paint, down to the bottom of the car. And I do that a couple of times on both sides. I let it dwell for a few minutes, and then I'll power wash it off, blow dry it, and do an application of VL7, maybe with a PFM towel. It really depends on the level of intensity I want to go with the wash. But we're going to do a test now with the Microfiber Madness Wash Mop Kit, and I'm going to see how this thing feels. So we got our two buckets here, but we're just going to use one right now. And first off, I think the length of this, I don't know. I don't like the fact that it's just not long enough. I mean, the Microfiber Madness Incredimit that is part of this kit glides across the paint, and we're using the Glossworks car wash soap by Chemical Guys. I mean, overall I think it works well, this wash mop kit. I just don't like the length of the extension pole. I think it's too short for my needs because I like to go all the way to the other side of the car without overextending my right shoulder. And with the Griots garage extra length, which is about 1.5 feet, I'm able to do that. And this is probably where this kit is going to shine, is going to be on the side of the car. And it's a little harder to control because it's so much lighter. Like I said, the more soap you use, the more fun you have, and the faster it goes, and you could try out another product. That's just my philosophy on all of this auto detailing stuff. I don't like to buy a gallon of soap and keep it for a year. And that means you're not washing your car enough. So I just banged into the plastic a little. Okay, you hear that? And that's where on my wash mop modifications that doesn't usually happen because I have a neoprene membrane that I glue. Okay, so I'm actually going to go grab the Griots mop and I'm going to finish over here just so I can get a good comparison. And the length of this thing just... I grabbed the Griots mop just because I want to do a side-by-side comparison on the car. And I'm going to be honest, guys, there's really no comparison. This is the way to go. It creates the microfiber tendrils that they call them on the Griots catalog of the mitts that are on here. They create some sort of like a suction type of feeling between the pad and the paint, and that's actually really good. It gives you more control. The Microfiber Madness pad is so slick and so light that you can't really put a lot of pressure to really agitate the painted surface, okay? And that's why this is great, why I do these tests, and I appreciate the subscriber for sending me his wash mop that he just got out so I could try it out today. And we finally got a nice day in New York. but there's much more control. And look, I'm going to extend it further. Okay, this is the Griots. And I could pretty much go like that with pretty much no stretching of my shoulder or overextending my body. Okay, and this is why I've been using this wash mop kit for over 10 years. And this is why a lot of you guys that are picking these up love them, because I just think it's a proper size, proper weight. It just makes everything just go so much easier. So so that's pretty much my quick demo and review of putting the Microfiber Madness wash mop kit to use today. And to be honest with you, Griots Garage wash mop kit, modified by the autofanatic, is far better, far more comfortable, far more versatile. So guys, this is 30 bucks. Send me an email, autofanatic@yahoo.com. You saw my video how I modify this. Ship it out to me. I'll modify it for you in a couple of days, get it back to you. And once you start using it with some rectangular buckets, you're gonna love it. And it just makes the wash process so much easier. And I think this was a really good back-to-back test, testing both of them out. Yeah, this is a nice, well-made piece. It's got a nice mitt on the end of it. It's too short, it's too light. The surface tension between the mitt and the car is a little too slick, where if you have dirt on the car and you're doing an actual wash where the car is dirty, this is not going to give you enough pressure, enough agitation, because it's so damn light and so damn smooth that you're just going to glide right over the dirt. You're going to power wash the car off, you're going to go to dry it, and it's still going to be dirty. And that's what happens with stuff like this. And even when you're using a mitt by hand, if you don't put the proper tension with your hand onto the paint, while you're especially doing the lower belt line of the car from the middle of the door down, you're going to get a lot of dirt that's not going to come off, and you're going to have to go over it with a pre-cleaner or some sort of after cleaner when you're done, because you're going to miss a ton of spots in the bottom of the car. So hope you guys liked this video. autofanatic@yahoo.com. Pick these mops up, man. Send them out to me. I'll modify them for you. And these things are going to last you well over 10 years the way they've lasted me. And I wash my cars hundreds of times a year. So it just shows you that the thing is pretty well made. This is stainless steel, not aluminum. It's not going to rust. We have the good ergonomic foam molded grip, and it just makes a hell of a lot of sense. So there you have it, guys. autofanatic@yahoo.com. Take care.